Welcome to the Great Aussie Pub Crawl, where I do an expose of 52 pubs in 52 weeks in 52 cities around the coast of Australia. This week we'll be checking out Port Macquarie. Now, as I say, see you later Newcastle, I instantly get to say, g'day Port Macquarie. Now, the sun was shining, so I was keen as to get amongst it straight away, so I set up in record time and got the deadly treadly out for a burn along the coastal walk that runs along Hastings River that you can see on the right here. Now, it didn't take too long before I realised I probably shouldn't be riding along here, bit too many pedestrians. And also there are a lot of fishermen down here, I noticed heaps of them. But look at that, I like the painted rocks, excuse me. Oh, coming through, look at the painted rocks there. Not bad on the optic, that. I didn't mind that at all. Sun shining, there's your fisherman right there. How you going there, fellas? Coming through. Oh, Jesus, we're almost crashed. Look out, kid, coming. Oh, Jesus. Look at that. Painted rocks everywhere. You got the caravan park on the left. Nothing much there, pretty standard. There you go, another one. Hey, tight lines, fella, tight lines. But if you keep going around, you get to there. This is the jetty. And then on the left you got all your hotels and shops and all your whatnots. And then if you keep going around, you'll end up on this boardwalky type place. And this is where you do all your tours. You book your tours, your cruises, see whale watching and do your dolphin spotting. And then if you keep going around, that's where you come and end up seeing all the trawlers and stuff. Get fresh prawns. Like that a lot, but that's about it after that. Next morning I got up at the crack of and decided to go in the opposite direction on the coastal walk. Now it starts here, this is the beach called the Town Beach out the front of my joint. And if you head around, this is the other side of the beach. And you can see there's the coastal walk there, there's the view you get once you get to the top of those steps. And then it's just beach after beach. This beach here is called the Oxley Beach. Then you've got, oh, this is Oxley there, I remember now. I even went down there, had a bit of a view. Then you got the Rocky Beach. Then you got Flynn's Beach. It's just beach after beach. And what's next? Oh, don't tell me. It's a beach. This one's Nobby's Beach. See ya, it's just so many beaches. Then you get to Harry Garden and Monument. This is the lookout you get of that. Then you get to Shelley's Beach. And then I found this joint, the Sea Acres Rainforest Boardwalk. I thought, what is that? Gotta check that out. Now for $9 you can take this 1.3k trundle, excuse me, from this canopy boardwalk. You're about 7 metres above the ground. And you just take a little leisurely cruise, checking out the trees, the birds, the wildlife. Pretty decent track if you're into that, but before you know it, it's all over. Now, if you keep following the coast around, you get to this joint called the Tackin Point Lighthouse. Now, on the other side of this lighthouse, there were some people just gazing out into the ocean. I thought, what are they looking at? And then I spotted it. Some whales having a bit of a frolic. But these were miles out. You need binoculars or bionic eyes. I didn't have any of those, so I didn't last long out there at all. So I took a shot. This is called Little Bay, very aptly named. This is on one side, and on the other side you got Lighthouse Beach. So on my walk back, I thought, that's enough. It's now time for a drink. And right around the corner, lucky me, there's this place called the Tacking Point Tavern. Now this place is massive, drinkers. They got a huge indoor area. They got a huge outdoor area. They got a huge smoking area. So I got myself a stone and wood, necked it in record time, and went to the Fernhill Tavern. This place not that big at all, not that big, but a lovely bunch of people inside. But I had my drink outside, another stone and wood. Then went to this one, the Black Duck Brewery. This is a decent joint. This is a brewery, just reopened, been refurbished. So I had myself a lovely dark ale, and then headed on down to the Irish pub, the Finians. This was my best place. Great bunch of blokes they are. Got myself a Kilkenny, and then headed on down to the beach house. This is a bit of a family pub, not really my cup of tea, but they got a good outdoor area. Got myself a pint this time and then had a look at the view. Enjoyed it before heading down to the Port Macquarie Hotel. This is where I'm doing the big day session tomorrow. Got myself a Cooper's and headed on out to the, what's this joint? Oh, the Chop and Chill. Jeez, I forgot all about this. Yeah, this is a cool joint. Got myself another stone and wood and wandered on over to the Bird Rock. This place was pretty stagnant, didn't last here very long at all, but they serve stone and wood, so I quickly had a drink of that and found the Bar Florian. This was a spun out joint, full of chicks it was. I thought, geez, Rich, your luck has changed. And then they said, this is a private function, get out. I went, okay, fair enough. So I quickly tipped on out of there and found my way down to the Stick Bar, Cocktail Bar. This was a bit extravagant, this joint. Not bad at all, though. Ended up having a chat with this guy here. He was a champion. He ended up pouring me some bourbon, banana, cocktail-y type of a thing. It kicked the go out of me. So I decided to call it quits after one more, which was called the Zebu. Had myself a beer there, and then thought, you got a big day tomorrow, Rich, starting at 4. And it's now 4 in the morning, and I'm at the Port Macquarie Hotel, having myself a dark ale breakfast, watching the soccer, and then it hit half time, so I got myself another one, and it went to penalty, so I thought, why not get another one, Rich? But I had to wander home, I had some gear to grab, so I went back home to get myself ready for the big day at the Port Macquarie Hotel.
G'day, drinkers! Can you believe we are now a quarter of the journey around? Not in distance, but definitely in pubs. This is pub number 14. I've survived. Long way to go, but I'm pretty confident. At the moment, I'm at the front of the Port Macquarie Hotel, ready to get amongst it. Let's see what happens, eh? Glorious day. Glorious day. Not a cloud in the sky. Couldn't find one. Had a look. I'm looking up. I had a look up. There we go. I'm looking up right now. Can't find any. Let's get after it.
And as soon as I walk through the door, who do I see? Gavin! He's the manager. Absolute champion he was throughout my stay there. Here's the dining room. Nothing much happening in there, but I'll be seeing you later. Now let's go into the sports bar, eh? A lot of spare stools hanging around, couple of old diggers having a chat, maybe watching a bit of footy. Coming around the corner here, this is where the pool table is. This is what I'll be utilising a bit later today. She's just having a bit of a practice. Oh look, the footy's on, who would have thought? We keep going around, this is where all the locals hang out in here. What do we got? We got Coops. No score again, but they do have it in a bottle, so I was happy with that. This is where you put your punts on, and this is the smoking section. Not a bad little area at all, they look after them, but now it's time for a drink.
Here we go. Number 1 of a ton. We got the Coops. Haven't got it on tap. Not on tap. They got it in a bottle. $9.70. I can cope with that. I know it's going to taste good, but let's see how cold it is, eh? Jiminy Cricks! Bit nippy.
As always, I like to fill me guts up with a bit of food before I fill it up with beer. Today I decided, why not go the braised beef brisket? And I'll tell you, I'm so glad I did, it went down a treat. Now, after me graze, I caught up with these 2 local legends, Colin and Don, who were more than happy for a yarn. It's a shame the sound didn't turn out too flash, but I decided to throw it in anyway.
Alright, here we go. I am fortunate enough to be able to have a chat with some of the locals here at the Port Macquarie. They were quite happy to have a little chit chat. So, you guys, What brings you down here? What is it about this place that makes you drink here?
Well, I think we've got brilliant staff here, and Gavin, our manager, is a great guy, and that's why I drink here. Because I only live 10 minutes out of town.
Great work.
The blokes I drink them are great.
So it's the people and the service, you reckon?
I do, yes.
I bet living close makes it easy for you as well. Well, give us. Have you got a funny story about this place?
Not really. You did have more than I would call. Can't think of one.
All right. So, have we got any characters at this pub that you know of?
Whitey? He's not allowed.
Oh, he's definitely a character then if he's not allowed in.
He's been barred about 3 times.
Barred 3 times. So who's this Sess guy?
Oh, he's a bit older than us, isn't he?
He's trying to say he's older than that.
He's how many? 2 years?
Yeah. He's 87.
87. What a champion, and he still comes down for a drink. He's coming down today, isn't he?
Yeah, 1 o'clock, mate.
12.
12.
That is a champ.
He'd probably bullshit too.
That's perfect. We do that. That's what pubs are all about.
You're probably glad to get rid of him.
You guys are champions, eh? Thanks very much for letting us have a chat today.
Now, as the day progressed, I was unable to take too many shots because a lot of the locals just didn't want their faces on camera for their own personal reasons, I'm sure. But as the night time kicked in, it's time to start the game. It's a pretty simple game. You've got to try and hit the white ball up one end and make it land as close as the cush down the other end without it hitting the cush. And this guy's winning. Nope, hit the cush, too bad. Next. Here we go. Here we go. We've got a new winner so far. Let's chalk that up. What do we got here? What do we got here? Not enough legs, fella. Unfortunate. What about you, mate? Not enough Vegemite on that one. I'm sorry, fella. Oh, a bit too much veggie on that one. Nope. And what about you? Jeez, too much energy, you guys. Here we go. This is looking good. This is looking good, but not good enough. But then we've got this lady who came in, and look at that shot. Great work, Chris, on that unbeatable shot. You've just earned yourself a pint of Great Northern. Thanks for playing, love.
Pub number 14 at the Port Macquarie Hotel is now officially being conquered. It's been a long day. A very decent session, starting at 4 this morning with the soccer. I got to play a bit of 8-ball. I met some legendary locals, and I think I drank too many coopers. But it's time to say see you later at Port Macquarie. And look out, Coffs Harbour, because you're up next, buddy. Cheers.
Special thanks goes to Gavin, the bar manager, for all his support, Colin and Don for the interview, Genevieve and all the bar staff, Matt and Chris for chatting with me for most of the night, as well as the 8-ball game players for their contribution. Thanks also to those who follow, like, comment and share these videos. It means a lot to me. Cheers to you all.